This is mambichess. I figured I'd just do a short video tour of the factory I've been working on. So if anyone wanted to see what I've been up to the last couple of months. Um, so this is our hub. All the science gets unloaded here by bots. Hub bottleneck is real. Frame rate hit is real looking at this thing. Um, yeah, this is probably one of the biggest challenges of making a megabase. Right now we're doing Promethean science, but queue up some mining productivity. Um but yeah, this is the hub. We got about 1,400 biolabs. So quite a bit of research. Fully beaconed, of course, fully moduled, legendary everything. Oh, big drop of science coming in. I love the way that looks. That's the science from Volcanus. um, but yeah, this is the base. You can see my original base over here. We did a large main bus design. A lot of the base is decommissioned or torn up to save frame rate, try and reduce the resource draw. Because it's, oh, frame rate isn't a problem until it's the only problem. Um, so, novice. Yeah, we got this train system. We're rather happy about this train system. This is blueprints from Stupid Fat Hobbit. This rail network. We're loading science by train and pushing it to the hub and then unloading it there. We got 2 trains in the queue, and this is a modified hub that we split down the middle and ran some trains through for the train inputs. Fusion power, 40 gigawatts. Might be able to do without one of those, but I don't want to risk it. We got the biter launchers here. This is for Promethean science. Right now our ships aren't running because we got a stockpile in the ship. But once it runs out of science in the ship, it will request the biter eggs and then start its cycle again. But yeah, we're sitting at 1.4 million science a minute. So I think that qualifies as a megabase for sure. We got these black science assembly or gray, some military science, if you will. Purple science. Uh, yeah, we're playing on juiced map settings, a lot of resources, but otherwise we have no mods enabled. Yeah, we got a lot of Coverex processing going on up here. Legendary fuel upcycling. This keeps the trains going. I had a lot more legendary upcycling of various stuff, but I did delete everything that I didn't need running anymore. Once I decided I was going to stop production. So, uh, if you see gaps in the base like this, that's because whatever was there was deleted. This used to be science. That used to be science. My starter sciences and so on. There's my space hub. Um, but yeah, that's novice. It's the only other thing to go about novice was that the pollution cloud was all the way to the edge, and we got these tree farms. Pretty slick. Um, Tree farms just cycle trees repeatedly and keep the pollution down. So We're looking like that on the pollution map these days. Don't have to worry about biters here. Do we have artillery and Tesla turrets? So, that's Namas, Volcanus. Really proud of this planet. You can see some of the masterclass blueprints that I started with from Nilas. I did switch over to various blueprints from after I finished the game with the masterclass blueprints. I switched over to various blueprints from Stupid Fat Hobbit, Conage, and Vader Dev. Were pretty instrumental in unlocking the Megabase stage of the game for me, either through various casinos or upcyclers that gambled most of the legendary material. The Yellow Science Blade taken from Hobbit Space. LDS. Have a lot of low density structure, blue card, and rocket fuel production on this planet because of the amount of rocket launches it goes through. It's quite a lot of rockets launched continuously. If I had to change anything on this planet, it would probably be to deliver the rocket parts via belt instead of having the bot network do it. It's probably some lag I could avoid there, but it's not too bad on this planet. Gleba. More of the same. We started out with the masterclass video for core or mid-game science, but once we hit the end game, we switched to some Hobbit blades, and we got quite a bit of science production on Gleba. Not everything's running right now, but that's fine. I don't need everything running at the moment. Again, one of the challenges on Gleba was getting a jamless blue card, jamless low density structure, and rocket filmmaker, and that's what this is. Bit of my own modification here to make this thing never jam. It runs off itself unless it runs nutrient dry and everything spoils, and if that happens, it has a restart mechanism, so it'll just start up again. Why would that happen? Because we're full up on the boxes are full, everything's full. Yeah, that's Gleba. Gleba's always under attack. We get armies of bodies just piled up outside the legendary Tesla turrets. They're not ever getting through that. Fulgora. Fulgora was weird. It used to be really big. The rail network used to go all the way up here and down here, and initially we had 10 trains of scrap. This fueled my mid game and my legendary crafting. I deleted. We had more of these scrap sorter assemblies. We had 3 more here, here, and here, and a lot of legendary upcycling going on in this area, along with another science assembly right here. But it's superseded now by the Science Island from Vader Dev. This thing's really powerful. Way more efficient use of space and everything. Yeah, really, really happy with this blueprint and how much science it cranks out. Let's see. So yeah, Fulgora is basically the Science Islands and nothing else. Now almost nothing else is running, so just the Science Islands. And then we have Aquilo, which again we have stupid fat Hobbit blades for the science. I like this design a lot. Wasn't too bad to set up given the heating problems on Aquilo. There's a lot of production on other planets to feed Aquilo, like this carbon fiber blade here is strictly for Aquilo science, and I think it needs a restart actually. But yeah, I'd say the only bad thing about my base is Gleba needs some love and care sometimes for a restart if things aren't flowing, like if I've been inactive. But yeah, those are the base, and then the ships or fleet, mostly stupid fat hobbit ships at this point. I did use a lot of Nilos' ships, especially in the early game and mid game. Pretty instrumental in getting through, but for late game, these are more UPS optimized and compact ships. So we got an extended hood version here. All the ships use gun turrets and rocket launchers if possible to avoid UPS hits of lasers. White science ship ejecting stuff into space. Prometheum ship, I have 2 of these. We're using the method where we just carry the eggs with us and process it on the fly. A lot of circuitry involved with this ship, pretty complicated, but pretty cool too. It's thruster stacked, so it's really fast. And then when it gets out in the Prometheum field, it has a timer that actually cuts these engines off. So the ship doesn't go as fast in the Prometheum and kill itself because it can't sustain that speed for the whole trip. Volcano Science, just if it wasn't clear, I make red, green, yellow, and orange on Volcanus. All the rest of the sciences are made on Novice or their home planets. Mostly because Novice purple science and gray science require so much stone that it's just easier to make it on Novice. If I had to go back and do it again, I'd probably make red and green on Novice as well. But this is the design we went with this time, and it worked out pretty well, I would say. Um, these biolabs could be extended. I could probably process more science, maybe up to 2 million here. I've decided not to just because I'm already so far in the red on frame rate that lagging the game out more seems kind of counterproductive. That was cool, wasn't it? Both trains leaving at the same time. But yeah, that's my base. Thanks for checking it out. If you guys have any questions or want to see other stuff about it, just let me know, and I'll be glad to share.